Hey guys, what's up? My name is Gabe, also known as Burnt Russian, and this is a look back at 2012 for myself. And this is basically highlights of my life for the past year, and some of them are things that I have put on YouTube, some of them are not. And for videos that that made it to YouTube, I'm going to show little snippets of the video, to remind me and anybody who cares of, the memories. So the first thing last year pretty much was me starting up this new channel and using my HD PVR. And that was absolutely, that was a big thing for me. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Gabe, also known as Burnt Russian, and this is finally, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because this is my first commentary using the HD PVR by Hauppauge. That was actually a pretty big thing for me, I was so excited to get that, and I could finally go in HD. I was told I'd be big once I got the PVR, and, I'm not as big as I wished I was, but that's partially due to my fault, and I'm really ready to start making some quality stuff, because you either try hard or you go home, So, yeah, the HD PVR was a big thing. And another thing, looking back on that video, my voice has changed even still. And, it's only been a year, but, I'm still a teenager, technically an adult, but I'm still in the teens, so that can happen. But the next thing that I'm going to talk about is, I remember I asked a girl to a dance, and that's rare for me because I'm a very, shy kind of guy. I'm very outgoing with my friends, but, when it comes to, other people, I get, hi, new person, and I was kind of friends with this girl, but, she had already been asked. On my way out of the school, I passed by her locker, and I noticed she was there. I walked past, I'm not gonna do it. I do a complete 180, turn around, walk up, lean against the locker, because, yeah, I'm a total badass. I wasn't actually thinking when I did that, I just kind of leaned against the locker. Now I kind of feel like that was completely, what's the word, you know the word I'm thinking of. I can't think of it, but anyway, cliche, there we go. But anyway, so I'm like, hey, insert name here, I'm not gonna say her name. Would you like to go to homecoming with me? I totally thought I nailed it, but here's what comes out of her mouth. I'm sorry, I'm already going with someone, and I just felt like banging my head against the locker. Yeah, so that happened, and, that kind of discouraged me, but nothing bad came from it. Nobody ever found out about that. In fact, that was just between the two of us, I think. So, that wasn't really that weird, but I never talked to that girl anymore. But on top of that, I actually had fun getting Moabs, Regardless, Modern Warfare 3 was a bad game, but I had fun when I got Moabs. I got my double Moab, my 100th Moab. My 100th Moab came out in the summer, but, it was a special one, and I had a whole group of friends. Let's take a quick look at that.
Yeah.
Number 100.
Oh my god. Did you actually get it, Gabe?
Yep.
No, he didn't get it. He didn't just call it in
The
or
timer's
anything.
just going down because Chandler joined in.
369.
No, I was wondering if it was Gabe.
That's actually my Moab.
Oh yeah, that's Matt's Moab.
I'm really good at this game.
So was that your 100th one?
Yep, 100.
That's it. We're going for a Broab now.
So that was actually a great moment. I remember that, and I had so much fun. I think I got it the first game I went for it, and it was just, it was nice because a lot of my friends were there, and we were able to celebrate it as a group, and it was just, a fun thing. I remember a lot of jokes were had in that video. It's still one of my favorite videos just because it was so entertaining. And then another thing happened, and I don't have video evidence of this anymore, but I'm, willing to fess up to it now. Oh, man, I was so stupid last year, and I'm glad that people changed, because I went about and basically, I made a video, and I kind of said I liked this girl in the video, and the girl may or may not have been dating someone, and I may or may not have been too specific, and people at my school may or may not have figured out. Okay, that's a lie. A few people figured out. And by this point, everybody's let it go. I'm friends with the people involved. And there's only one person who's even mentioned it at all since it happened. Like, the day after everyone found out, or the people that found out, nobody said shit to me. And I just remember I was feeling, like, so, like, nervous and shit. I actually was physically sick from nerves, which never happened before. And it was stupid. I realize that now. And, yeah, I'm never going to make that mistake again. You know, you learn from your mistakes. Some are worse than others. We move on, you know. So then that summer, Anthony and I spend lots of money at GameStop, and we get Operation Raccoon City, which was a great game. It was a fantastic game. And I'm not going to put gameplay for you here, sadly, because YouTube's all like, oh, you can only download so many videos, and I know I could download it using KeepVid and stuff, but I'm kind of lazy, and I don't feel like it's worthy enough to make a video, especially since I have like 20 videos of them. But, you know, you can find the videos, watch them. That was actually a really fun playthrough, and I've been thinking about doing playthroughs of another game. I just need one to make a playthrough for. So, moving on from that, we had Gangnam Style, which, you know, I remember the first time I watched it, I'm like, the hell? What is this shit? Why does this have so many... I watched the thing before it had 100,000 views, okay? That was awesome. I didn't realize it would get so big. It is the biggest video on YouTube now. And my Gangnam Style Deathmatch was a big hit too. It's my most watched video. And, you know, that was just a fun video to make, to be honest. I didn't expect to get views or anything. It was just me talking about the Gangnam Style video I found. Gangnam, however you want to pronounce it. And that's actually still, I'm not afraid to admit it, that's actually a good song. I like that song. If you don't like that song, you're either a liar or you're a bad person. Okay? So, the next thing, you know, is I started making some, you know, I got the idea. I just was like, man, I could just really, like, make a montage right now. That sounds like a lot of fun. You know what? That's what I did. I went and I got, I took a bunch of clips I had. I finally, well, they weren't my clips. I took a bunch of clips Anthony had. I remember I stayed up all night. I was like 3 to 5. I watched videos on how to make a montage, and then I started recording, and then I started throwing clips together to make my first montage, which was the 8-bit montage, which, for those of you who didn't get it, it was a joke because Anthony's internet connection sucked, and half the clips were him on laggy connection, and it was just a lot of fun to put together, and of course I used an 8-bit song, and it was just a lot of fun to make. But beyond that, I made a montage that I am so proud of. My montage with Shane is honestly one of my favorite videos, and you know, of course I'm gonna say some of them are my favorites, but you know, that's the ones I'm gonna talk about are my favorite videos, and that is really one of my favorite videos. Here, let's just watch this. This is gonna take up the whole screen. So, yeah, that video was just, I felt so proud of that, and I even now still love watching that. And the funny thing is, you know, my mom watches some of my videos. Yes, that may be awkward for some, but, you know, it is what it is, and that is one of the proudest videos I have. My mom actually likes that video. I don't know, she doesn't understand Call of Duty or the concept of montages, but she enjoys watching it. She understands the work that went into it, the cinematics and all this stuff, and she finds it cool, which I think is awesome. You know, how many of you guys can say that your parents totally understand what you do on the internet and stuff? So, yeah. But, you know, the next two topics, I don't have videos for, but, these were things that happened that you know, they're definitely part of my 2012. And, so, in August, I found out late August that I had to choose. I had the biggest choice in my life up to this point. And I had to choose whether I wanted to live with my grandparents and finish school here, where I'd been going to school since 3rd grade, or move away with my mom and my brother and my sister and finish my senior year somewhere else. And, at the time, I tried to make a video about it, but it's not that, like, I was over-emotional and, like, crying in the video. It was that I didn't know how to put it out there, like, in a short video. It was, like, whenever I tried to make the video, I just went off on a huge tangent, and it didn't work. And so I just didn't make a video on it. I didn't, really elaborate, but now, it's kind of over with, and I chose to live with my grandparents and finish school. And I actually just saw my mom for the first time over Christmas break, and that was really nice. I got to catch up with her, my brother, and my sister, and give them gifts. My mom and I went to see The Hobbit because my mom's really cool. We watched Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and stuff together. And but before my mom officially moved, the last time I saw her before that was the day I had my toe surgery. And toe surgery, that was like, it's not a big thing, but at the same time, it was the first surgery I'd ever had. And I wasn't, like, at first I was like, oh, I don't, like, I was just so overwhelmed with the concept of somebody, like, opening up and doing surgery on me, and I was worried and stuff. And it's funny now because I honestly, if I could, I'd do it again, because anesthesia is the shit. No joke. It's not that it's like gets you high or feels good or anything. It's just, if I could have anesthesia and just put myself out for a couple hours, I would do that occasionally. Like, so it's like, I can't go to sleep. I want to be up in like 5 hours and like doing stuff, but I can't sleep. And anesthesia, bam, you are out. That stuff was cool. And it's not like from a drug perspective. It's from that was really cool, because I barely remember getting into the operating room. They had me shift over onto the new bed, and bam, I was out like that. And then I just woke up after they finished. They were like, yep, it's all done. I'm like, really? I looked down, my toes got like a huge bandage wrap on it. I'm like, whoa, that's ridiculous. So, yeah, that's what happened there, And that was the first time I'd ever had surgery, which is why that was, a big deal to me, and it was kind of cool and stuff. So, moving on from there, Halo 4 and Black Ops 2 came out, and I'm just going to show you little snippets of my few games with them. Too early. Oh, look at that! Oh, I got a grenade kill. Oh, double kill! I got the energy sword!
Dude, quit fucking yelling! You
I
sound
got
like
a DMR. Oh, shit.
Who's like,
I can't
oh my
sprint.
god, Halo! What changes grenades?
Dude! Energy shields. What
What the fuck am I playing?
This is not Halo. This is like...
Diablo?
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Gabe, also known as Burt Russian, and look, it's Black Ops 2!
Chandler's a homo!
And Matt and I are about to go into our first game, as well as Mitch and Chandler are with us. M27. Yeah. These graphics are fucking fantastic!
Better than
Like Modern Warfare 2, but better.
Game-winning kill, give it to me. Yes, game-winning kill! Oh, good game, GG, no re. Look here. I get the final kill on my first game. Get drop shot id.
Oh, I think that's my gun.
No, that's the gun you told me to use, though. So that's about the point where I stopped making videos this frequently, and kind of lately, have been quiet, but I said I would come back, and here's me coming back. And I honestly gotta say, there's a few things that I never mentioned that I'm really excited to talk about. And they're parts of my year, despite the fact that it's only been like the last month. But so one of the things that I want to start saying is that, well, I guess it's not so. I got accepted into the one college I applied to, and I applied to this one college because I was pretty sure I'd get in, and it was the only college I really wanted to go to. And, that's an awesome thing for me, being a senior. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet, but this is a good college. It's a University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point. There's plenty of universities of Wisconsin, but Wisconsin has really good educational system. Especially if you're paying for college, you better want a good education. And, I'm proud of that, and I know a lot of people in my family are proud. I'm going to be the second person in my family, I think, to go to college. I don't know about some extended family, but my mom was the first. And, that's awesome. I'm proud of that. And on top of that, I started learning how to play guitar and bass guitar. And actually, with some of the money I got from Christmas, I'm going to buy my first acoustic guitar. And I've already played a little bit on Anthony's guitar, but he's more or less been letting me play his bass a lot, which is really nice of him. And it's also really cool because I enjoy it. And I don't know what it is. I'm just a very musical person. And one thing I always wanted to do was learn how to play guitar. And I'm actually learning really fast. And I'm rather impressed with myself, and I'm pretty happy. So, that's awesome. And, so those last two were rather shorter things, yet they were big events to me. But this next one is one of the biggest. And so 2 months ago, before Black Ops 2 came out, and this is probably part of the reason my posting went low, I met this amazing girl. She was talking about playing Halo. She plays Xbox. She was talking about memes and all this other stuff. And, I asked for her gamer tag and I walked away. She came back to me and she gave me her number. And from that point, we just started talking. And, right before the year ended, we started dating. So that is a fantastic thing. She's a really cool girl and I'm excited about this. So I've had a pretty good year. And I look back and I realize that pretty much every year, that year is the best year I've had. And it's not about what you did in that year. It's about whether you make it your best year or not. So you may think, oh, I had the best year. I can't top that. You can. You can and you will. I'm going to make you. You're going to have a great year. All you guys, I want you to have an amazing 2013. I'll see you later.